Shannon was fucking with some Instagram fucking
Don't
OnlyFans.
say Instagram. Don't
Just
say
say,
Instagram.
just
I say
say.
Instagram
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
It
It's both.
was an
Same
OnlyFans.
thing. He was fucking with her for a little bit, and then he did some wild shit. It seems like he did some wild shit. Like in a couple instances, they had like an off and on relationship, which whatever that means for a 20-year-old and a 57-year-old, whatever the fuck that is. But basically, he was trying to pay her off like 10 million, and he fucked up by doing that because then she's gonna take him. She's trying to take him for everything. And there's some text release, and there's some things that don't paint Shannon in the best light. It looks like I don't know, man. It looks bad for him, and a lot of people don't think they're going to see him on like major networks. But nowadays, he'll still be able to be in the media. It's probably going to be on his own stuff, but you probably won't see him on like the prime time, like ESPNs and stuff anymore. But
yeah, he said something about coming. He said something about coming back NFL preseason or something like that.
Yeah, but Stephen A. Smith kind of deaded that, but. Right here it says Sharpe is facing serious allegations following a civil lawsuit filed in Clark County, Nevada. The lawsuit accuses him of violent sexual assault and rape involving a woman who claims they had a romantic relationship beginning in 2023 when she was 19. So when they started this shit, she was 19 years old. The suit seeks $50 million in damages. Sharpe has denied the allegations, describing them as a shakedown, and released explicit text messages to support his defense. His attorney, Lanny Davis, confirmed that Sharpe had previously offered the woman $10 million to settle the matter. In response, the woman's attorney, Tony Busby, who I think it was someone else's attorney, I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the attorney that they call when it gets.
That was he was the fake. He was a bunch of, I think he was
Jay-Z.
No,
right?
So Jay-Z, but also
what's his name? Busby, right?
Busby.
Yeah. Tony Busby.
A couple of the Deshaun Watson chicks.
Yep.
That was
so he likes doing this shit. All right.
So
Tony Busby released an audio recording in which Shannon Sharpe allegedly threatens her. Amidst the controversy, Sharpe announced that he is temporarily stepping away from his duties at ESPN to address the allegations and spend time with his family. He intends to return before the NFL preseason. That's what Jules was saying, but it sounded like Stephen A. Smith deaded that shit. Y'all seen Stephen A. Smith too, because he was talking about it, and it didn't seem like he's coming back for no NFL season.
All right, but hold on. Let's break down the case real quick, though. Right? So this nigga right here just has every shorty in the world's number.
Basically.
No, they got his number type shit. They pass it along. They're like, oh, you need some bread? I know a nigga. Hold on.
I got you.
Okay. I'm starting to understand what's going on.
Do that.
I'm starting to get what's going on out here. The streets is wild.
You see what's going on?
I'm seeing what's going on out here.
It's the pattern.
He got it.
It's a pattern over here.
He don't got it. He's a fucking snake. He's a fuck boy. But yeah, like the fact that he's lining these shorties up to get niggas lined up like that is crazy. Like, yeah, because he did Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the only one that really fucking fought back the right way, though. Keep it a buck.
So there was something I seen it today. I didn't click on it because I don't really like clicking on Buddy's page or anything that has to do with him. But Academics had posted something that had to do with I believe it was something with Stephen A. I felt like it was clickbait or something like that, but I guess on his podcast he was breaking down the beef between Shaq and Shannon and
Shaq and Shannon got beef?
Yeah, I guess they got some type of. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like nothing that got to do with people catching like
cases. Nah, of course, I hate that shit too. But
you know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that. What I can say is the fact that, like, yo, Shannon, you got all this bread. Like, you got everything going for yourself. You just hit a big ass contract, everything. Why are you going to mess with a chick that's old enough to be your daughter? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that gets me like, yo, bro, come on, man. Like,
I think it's just
what you're talking about though is Matt Barnes, right? With the
audio you see that, right? Yeah.
Why about Matt Barnes?
The way here from ChatGPT, it tells you like this is how it started. It was basically Shannon Sharpe criticized Shaquille O'Neal's comments following Nikola Jokic's third MVP. So basically, he was saying that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should have won it, and then Shannon Sharpe was like, you're a hater, blah 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 blah, and then Shaq, responded back and was like, yo, if you're not top 10 in your sport, you can't talk to me or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
Nah, he went crazy. And then
what up, Jay?
And then the Shannon Sharpe shit dropped with the lawsuit, and then Matt Barnes, they had a leaked audio that came from Matt Barnes talking to somebody and was like, oh, Shaq was, you might be able to pull that shit up. I think we sent it to the Discord, but he was basically like, oh, Shaq said anyone that got any dirt on Shannon, he got good bread for it. He got a bag for you. Blah 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 blah. Keep it on
wax. Shaq said that.
On wiggity. No. Matt Barnes. He got caught in a restaurant. They were recording him. It sounded like they was in a restaurant or some setting like that.
Wait. Repeat that. So Matt Barnes said
you could bring it up. Bring it out.
Where is it?
Play that.
Where is it?
It's Matt Barnes.
Yeah, because that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's in the Discord for sure.
This is new.
Just bring it up.
No, it's old.
Okay, so Matt Barnes,
but it's being surfaced right now because
Matt Barnes, Shaq.
Like, they're trying to make people.
But the audio's been out for a minute. Yeah. It's not new.
Yeah,
audio.
it has. They're just trying to use it to like create a certain narrative. Like we don't know.
They're trying to make it seem like. I think they're trying to make it seem like Shannon was always in some shit.
I mean, I think that's clear. But I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So again, kind of time, but
wait. But how do you know old boy?
That's not the clip.
All right, but how do you know old boy is thing though?
Because if you play the rest of the clip, they'll tell that he said his name.
That's the only one that That's the only thing.
It's in it might be in lobby or.
That's fine. That's fine. But so
yeah, but he basically says that. So the shit sounds crazy, and they trying to connect the dots and be like, "Oh, Shaq
set him up,
either part of this or set him up."
Nah, that's a crazy story, bro. Niggas can't just be saying that. That's nasty.
Shaq ain't got time for all of that.
Nah, Shaq ain't got time for that. But I will say, all right. So the case,
but it just
from what I see today,
about like a dude like because Shaq was saying too, like, "Oh, I know how you got that job at." Basically like I know how you got that job, and then it was on some like damn, like when a nigga say some shit like that, it's like
Shaq said I know how you got that job.
Yeah,
I gotta stay away from corporate niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just got back yesterday, nigga. I only did certain type of homework. I ain't do that much homework this week.
Nah, man, you gotta look through all of those.
Nah, there's mad shit I gotta catch up on, but that's nasty work. But what I did see today, I did watch a couple things on the Shannon shit because I was watching like Cam and Mace talk about it. I was watching Charlamagne and shit talk about it. So I heard a couple different perspectives on it. But when I heard the case get broke down, she said that this nigga raped her twice in like 3 months span. No. We gotta shut this down. How do you rape somebody and then they go away and then they come back?
And it's crazy because I don't agree because I don't be agreeing with Cameron with a lot of things that Cameron say, but Cameron broke that shit down and it made like complete sense.
Even I think Mace's take was the best take on this subject. Period.
I didn't hear Mace. I heard Cam's take. Cam's take made mad sense.
Mace.
How long is Mace's take?
I'll summarize Mace's take. In one sentence. Nigga said, "Yo, if you want to go play in the snow, don't get mad when it's a blizzard."
You know what I'm talking about?
That's it. The nigga said that, and I was like, all right, that's it. Story done.
You got it. You got it.
It's just crazy, bro. Like all the shorties in the world, it's just only shorties.
It's crazy.
Nah, he did say more Stanley, but I just
Shorty don't. Go boo. Shorty don't even look like that.
Like just bust it and keep it moving. Like why are you trying to cuff?
OnlyFans is nasty work, fellas.
That's a real issue.
This is how we're gonna wrap up this segment, fellas. Men out there, listen to me. She has an OnlyFans. Keep her on OnlyFans. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
Unless she's giving you a cut of the check.
Now that's a different subject. Yeah, that's a different subject. If you could take the situation, then take your shit. You know what I'm saying? But All right.
Hey yo.
What else is next?
Nasty.
Free Shannon. Black men don't cheat though. By the way, black men
don't.
don't cheat. By the way, just to let niggas know that. Just
Yeah, that's a
so
fact. Yeah.
so we
Are
can
we-
clarify that.